Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader, known as Fijian Traders. This is your host, Mr. Singh. Plug Power, ticker symbol PLUG. What a day, what a week we had with Plug Power. Especially on Friday, we went high of $2.78 and we closed at $2.74. Well, what drive did? Definitely some key news came out for Australia and the South Korea certification, which I'm going to cover in the video, so don't go anywhere. And you clearly see that we have been breaking higher highs and higher lows. The news that came out today was a phenomenal, beautiful, great news, but you can clearly see on my 5-day chart, breaking some key levels, support level, making a resistance level rather. Now is a support, and the next one is sitting at right now at $2.83. We came close today at $2.78. Well, let's cover the news, then we come back and talk on the technical side. Excited on my portfolio as well, so I'm going to share with you guys. So Plug Power signs a deal with Allied Green Ammonia. This was one of the massive news that came out and pushed the price. One of the news. So kind of skimming through this article, MU covers a 3 gigawatts of plug power capacity in Allied Green planned for hydrogen ammonia in facility. The Green Allied Ammonia is a green ammonia production building this facility in Northern Territory of Australia. Plug Power said the basic engineering and the design package that for this supply will start in mid-May, while the final investment decision will come in Q4 of 2025. This will deliver a 3 gigas of starting in Q4. So definitely a growth level coming in, and that is a future improvement for Plug Power. Phenomenal news, and Andy Hamash is still doing his thing. Love to see that. Another news, Plug Power secures a certification in South Korea. Last one in Australia, now in South Korea. So green hydrogen was once again highly sought after space, with Plug Power being seen a key beneficiary to ramp up government spending on clean energy. Lately, though, while there were some progress on this front, investors have most been selling the mode when it comes to green energy stock. In fact, the shares of Plug Power have plunged nearly 50% on year-to-date basis alone. Definitely see the pain, and we're going to talk on the technical side as well. That said, the Plug Power is moved higher today, which is Friday, sharing more than 2% afternoon session. This comes as the company announced a press release which received a certification of a sales of a priority hydro-stabilizer system in South Korea. Additionally, the company revealed a 25 hydrogen fueling stations across the South Korea is a joint venture alongside with the hydrogen powered bus. That is a phenomenal news. Love to see what's going to be the profitability generated revenue coming out from there. But getting this certification, this is just a part on the Asia country. We know how Asian countries are big on green energy as well as on making environment friendlier, such as they are big on EV markets as well. So you will play a big part as well. So love to see great news came out today, and I'm so excited because of the future of this company. Definitely something to keep an eye on the profitability. So the Plug Power portfolio finally turns into green, folks. Loaded did more shares. Now it's 54,227 shares as promised. Still about to go close to 5,500 is my ultimate target, up 3.3%. One of the stocks was holding on my portfolio. If you're interested in any other stocks such as Tesla, Rivian, Palantir, OCGN, NEO, Amara, I am invested as well, and I do videos. I do videos based on from the long-term investment where I do my own due diligence, my own technical analysis, and I share what is going on. I'm not a final advisor, so I am just doing my technical analysis and my fundamentals and my due diligence on this company where I invested the money on and share with you guys. So definitely a great turnaround with Plug Power at 3.3%, but we are coming to a level that I want to share with you guys, not to scare you, but something to keep an eye if it doesn't break through. So what does that level looks like? Let's go. Let's talk about it. So this is the 5-day chart. You can clearly see that we have been making higher highs, higher lows. Shifting the gear to the 1 month. 1 month chart. You can clearly see that when we had these torturing times back all the way in March, and this, even though it's a 1 month chart, you can clearly see that the pink line, which is my 200-day, was a nasty resistance to break, and we got rejected, came close to being rejected. Now we are trading above, and which is a beautiful uptrend for today. And we closed that gap. You see the volume that came up today? Massive volume. Massive volume came up on Friday. Volume predicts price, remember? Volume predicts price, folks. So always remember that. So definitely a big push happened. You can clearly see that we are making this massive uptrend. Even our RSI is making higher highs and higher lows. That is a phenomenal news. We have not closed the gap yet because our blue line is still at the bottom, sitting at $2.49, whereas the pink one is the 200 EMA sitting at $2.54. There's a big gap between those two moving average, which is a great news, very great news. But we need to have this crossover. Once we have this crossover, you'll see how the investors comes in, who is based on the technical side will push the price even higher than that. Well, on the flip side, on the 3-month chart, you can clearly see that, as mentioned, was acting as a nasty resistance to break. Didn't break it. Now, on the 3-month chart is sitting at $2.71. We closed today. On Friday at $2.74. So, what does it mean? Well, it means that we are closing this gap, and the right below, tagging below, it's our 60-day is coming right behind it, which is $2.48, which is it's gonna become a support level. So I'm not gonna move my chart, leave it at $2.42, but we need to cross over. The biggest thing, we don't have to cross over. RSI is going to the overbought territory, but we still have a lot of room. Enough to push this price over $3.50 before RSI kind of cools off. But we closed today, which is the great news. Time and time, history does repeat itself. We did close it. We got rejected. So something I wanted to share with you guys to keep an eye. If it doesn't hold, you will see $2.48 coming back as a support level. And that's something that I keep an eye where if I need to sell my shares and buy it at a lower price, or what I'm doing. I'm here for the long term, folks. Not here for the short term. Absolutely not. But I keep things real with you guys, what I'm doing on my portfolio as well. 6 months, shifting the gear to the 6 months. Clearly see that the blue line, we broke through that, which is the 60-day, sitting at $2.54. And the next one is sitting at $3.05, is right here. And that is, excuse me, but that is why I'm saying that we got to break that moving average. So what I'm going to do is clean my chart. Clean some chart right here because I want you to see this pattern. We dropped all the way to $2.18. I did mention it time and time, our loading zone area, we went up high. We came to our loading zone area at $2.18, which is a beautiful loading zone, looks like it, and then we break through on that. So now we're coming back. Time and time on the 60-day, we got rejected. We did stay around for a bit, we got rejected again. But we've been rejecting a lot. We're getting a lot of rejection right now. So that is something that we got to keep an eye on. So $3, it's something that we got to keep an eye on our 6-month chart. So shifting a bit back so I don't confuse it. You guys, what we need to look at it is definitely, since we broke on our 1-month chart, 3-month chart, the 6 months, it's right over here at $2, actually sitting at $2.96. But I would say $3 is the most safest bet to sit on it and see if it holds up. Even our 6-month chart, RSI has a lot of room to left, not enough room to push it all the way to even higher of $6 if some people are looking at it, but not even higher on that because it is going to the oversold territory. But there is a lot of bull over here. A lot of bull is pushing this price higher, which great to see that. Shifting the gear to the year-to-date CC, things have changed, right? Definitely you want to know how we look at it. Remember this trend that we had all the way $1.88, $75, and then now we've been kind of trading below those moving average. And then that $7 will come back in the play when he makes high on that. So definitely something to keep an eye down to the road. It is a downtrend. It is that, but it has shown a sign of life, sign of hope, sign of making investors money. But we got to be very careful when coming to this week, next week, shifting it because Fed is going to talk about it. You might see some roller coaster back again. So don't get disappointed, right? Have a plan. What do you want to do with your stock? Everybody can give you an advice, but this is your ultimate money. You sell the stock, means you lost the money. It's on red, you are losing money, but you have not lost the money. Always remember that. So without further ado, keep an eye on $3 moving forward for this week. Great news coming from the South Korea and Australia as well. Andy is doing his thing, and I'm excited for the growth of the company. So thank you for watching it. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on the notification. I really appreciate your support, Plug Power family. It means a lot to me. So thank you.